a little bit about how to know what you're born for. More specifically, scientific hand analysis. So, greetings, Shweta. Glad to have you here with us today.
Yes, thank you so much, Tiffany. It is completely an honor to be with you and to talk on this such a beautiful science and help people, empower people on what they are born for.
So, I'm excited to explore this conversation. And I will say that this hand analysis is not something that I see very much here in the United States. Now, you're not in the US. Tell us where you're from.
Okay, so I'm from India. Namaste, all the viewers who are there. And I would be glad saying this. I've studied from US this, and it is it is the main international institute of hand analysis is in California,
There you
and
go.
there, yeah,
Maybe it's just not common in the part of Florida where I'm located.
maybe yes.
California is almost a different world sometimes, a different country. It is
For us,
very,
for us, it is all US.
and probably the same for us. It's all India, but it's both are very
India.
large
Yes,
countries.
exactly. This happens when the country is very huge. Yeah.
Yes. So do me a favor and tell us a little bit of background about the scientific hand analysis.
Okay. So before I talk about scientific hand analysis, let me just tell you that there are few esoteric sciences in the world, which is to empower people in their evolution process. We all know that Darwin has given us the human evolution, principle, but that is physical evolution. We were ape, and then now we are a proper developed human being standing on two feet of our own and managing our life. So the same way, there is an evolution process which happens metaphysical, which is internal in your subtle level, which is at your emotional body, at your mental body, at your psychic body, and even at your spiritual body. So the science or the studies which help you to evolve what you are at an internal level are all esoteric sciences. So there are different modalities into esoteric sciences. One of them is scientific hand analysis, and it is a sheer science. Why we say it is a science? Because there is a proper studies to it, there is a degree to it, and there are proper systems which we use to decode the human potential. We also call this a human design. You, me, everyone are born with something very specific, and we are born with something very unique since our birth. So what we have come with our birth is what we decode in this science. Okay, and when a person is enlightened about what they are born with, the whole perception towards life actually enhances and evolves. Because otherwise, if we are ignorant about who we are naturally, we would be responding life through our personalities, through our personality. The first personality is our name itself. So you be Tiffany, me be Shweta. Then there are so many feathers on in our cap. Okay, and it adds on and on and on in life. There are so many roles that we have, but apart from all the roles, apart from our name, if I just ask you all that what you are since your birth, even if you remove your name from yourself, then who you are? We don't have actually answers to such questions. What's our life purpose? Why are we on this planet Earth? What we are here to learn? These are called fundamental existential questions about humanity, about being human. And these answers are very, very accurate to you, me, and everyone whom we call a human. So every person who is born as a human, a human child, has these answers very, very specific, and this science can give answers to these questions very accurately and with practical implementations to it. So that's why we call one is scientific hand analysis, and after analysis we coach people on this science so that they can live their life more holistically, not just through personality but through what they are born for also.
Gotcha, gotcha. I remember reading a book last year and it was talking about two athletes. One was a runner and one was Michael Phelps. I don't remember who the runner was, but it was saying that Michael Phelps, as the body that he was built with, was perfect for the swimming, but he would not do very well in the long distance racing, which was the other person they were comparing to. So it sounds like you're kind of taking that kind of idea and really taking what we've got in us
Yes.
to see what's best. Just not necessarily body type, but reading what we've got here.
Yes, it's not just limited to body type. It is more about who you are as in being. So in English the word we use being, you know it is quite more deeper.
Okay.
So what you look outside is your personality. So personality is persona, that is a mask that you are that we wear often. And each mask comes relatively, as in when situation, when a child comes in front of you, the mask of mother or a father comes. When a boss comes in front of you, the mask of an employee comes. When your client comes, it's a business owner, that a mask. So the whole day we are running behind all these different masks, and one mask impacts another mask. If suppose, say for example, if I am disturbed as a mother, my that mask would may affect the other mask. Okay. Then me being a coach, if I am getting disturbed, then one identity is disturbing the another identity, right? So if a person is grounded without all this mask, then one mask cannot impact another mask. And that is where the magic, or that is where the beauty of this coaching actually comes up in life, that the person will feel grounded in himself or herself, rather than being grounded in one particular role. Otherwise, generally we have seen people are more identified with one of their role, which is a major role of their life. I am a great mother, or maybe I am a great father, or I am a great business owner, I am a great this. So it is something with that one role that their life amplifies. But if something goes wrong in that role, the person start feeling depression, or person starts feeling as if nothing has remained in life. But if a person has a bit of information about who they are naturally without any roles, any adversity of role will not take their life into a miserable condition, and they would be able to respond it with more maturity and more evolved state.
Excellent. So I want to ask a question in just a moment, though. Before I do that, those of you that are watching us live, I see you popping in. This could be Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the comments wherever you happen to be watching this. Though, if you are on Facebook, you either need to pair your restream so that it will show your name, or just include the name in the comments. So I know it's kind of weird to sign your name in the comments on Restreams, but we would be happy to answer any of your questions or comments that you have coming in. So please do share that. Now, can I ask, Shweta, how long have you been doing this, and what's been your experience to get to where you are today?
Yeah. Would love to say or share this, that it's almost 15 years completed being into this profession, and so far it is almost more than 5,000 hands of pair I have read,
Wow.
and more than 1,000 people have been glad that I've been an instrument to empower them with this science. Among them, there are professionals, doctors, architects, engineers, CEOs, directors, housewives, students. It's a whole spectrum of people, because it is not, this science is not limited to any particular area or segment or target. If you are human, this can help you, or this can empower you. So it is not like counseling, or it is not like any psychotherapy or any kind of therapy or treatment. This is just understanding who you are and what you are born for, and then that adds flavor to your life, adds and so many answers about your untapped questions would be given into these sessions. There are many things, they are open ended in our life, that I don't know why such things happen to me, I don't know why I met this kind of events, I don't know why people do this kind of things with me, why I am only misunderstood, why I'm not able to say no exactly at this time, why I have this kind of relationship pattern, why people relate to me like this only, all these questions. Because people don't have exact answers to them, to these questions, generally these questions remain unanswered and hanged, openly hanged. And when this question comes often in their life, it starts depleting their energy, you know because when it's a normal human tendency that any question unanswered will deplete your energy at a very back end, at a very subconscious level. But most of the time, being human, we are very much, we have trained ourselves to diversify, you know so we divert ourselves in some or the other work, and then it is an illusion that okay, that questions are no more disturbing us. but those questions are always at the back of the mind, and whenever again such situation pops up, again that question amplifies in the life. Then again, because we don't get answers, again we divert to something else, and that's how life goes on and on and on. And sometimes when in some particular situation, if it really really flares up, then the person is like, I want this answer now, enough is enough, enough is enough, Shweta, I need this answer, come on, you tell me why this happens to me. And at that time, this kind of sciences really really help to know why this happens and for what reason, what is the deeper reason behind you getting this kind of experience in this life. So
why do people typically come to you, or what attracts them to you to go through this process, and what does that process look like?
okay, so see, there are two types of people generally. It's level one and level two. Level one are all those people who are coming to me for some kind of materialistic success. Either they want clarity in their career, either they want clarity in their relationship, either they want clarity in their businesses, either they want clarity in their partnerships. So these are all materialistic problems, and they are looking some kind of materialistic answers to get successful into that particular aspect of life, which is a role based life. That in terms of relationship, in terms of business, and in terms of career, people do come and ask and take my guidance, and I give them guidance on the basis of this science. Even if I when we give guidance on career, we do take care a lot that whatever is their mark sheet, for me mark sheet is not important. Okay, because if you are opting something out of your mark sheet, and if the later on, if that profession is not making sense to your life, that person is not going to continue it wholeheartedly. Somewhere or the other, that profession just remains a part of a livelihood. So so
It's
we
a
being,
profession, not a
yeah,
passion.
it is not yeah, I mean, and people are also confused whether they are passionately into some profession or they are pressurized and into profession. Generally pressure
Mm.
and passion seems same to people, you know but when we go deeper and when we introspect it, we come to know that it is actually not passion, it is a pressure of the society, maybe a family, or maybe influence of some X factors, because of which they have an illusion that it is a passion, it is not actually their own passion. So this science can exactly reveal what is an area of your passion, what you are naturally aligned to, which profession is a profession which you can survive till your last breath without jumping in between. So definitely people who want clarity in career, and then people who have different type of businesses, and if they are successful in fortunately into 2 3 businesses, and now they have other options, they do come and take my advice on, Shweta, would this business be a successful for me or not, or whether I should be doing this particular work or not, and why. Or maybe if sometimes if they have a failure in that business, then they come and ask why. I've been successful into all these different businesses so far, but why in this business I didn't become successful? What is the cause? I'm not able to get that answer. So there's all different things, and obviously apart from that, relationship has always been a challenge for people who are either too much emotional or either too much logical, because relationship needs balance of both. So people come for that. And the second level of people are those who have achieved materialistic success in this particular birth, but they have a deeper curiosity about who they are without any problem. Just they have a curiosity that what is the purpose of my life and what I am an instrument of. So this is a second segment, that they do approach me out of curiosity, that oh wow, I have achieved everything. I have good family. I have good work. I am earning a good, livelihood. Everything, all the responsibilities are done. The life is pretty good. But then they have a deeper quest, that is it only these all things I have come for, or is there any higher purpose of my existence? So these are second level of people who come to me, and just that I don't have any problem, Shweta, but I just want to know what I am an instrument of, and why nature has given me yet breaths, and what I am there to do here. So these are two type of people who come to me.
Excellent. And we have a comment coming in. I take it this might be a client of yours that you have perfectly analyzed before.
Yes, he is one of my very good friend, and he is also from BNI, and I'm
Ah,
glad that he is right now with us today.
thank you so much for joining us. Yes, we know each other from BNI and our WWCS, WWDC, Worldwide Director Consultants for that organization. And then we have Bharat coming in and sharing passionate. Good to see you, Bharat.
Hello,
Glad,
Bharat.
glad to have you with us. So tell us how working with you, what does that look like? Do people have to be in person to have the analysis done? And then it's the analysis and what else?
Okay, so yes, fortunately, this particular whole experience can be taken online. I do have, fortunately, with the God's grace, I do have a lot of people across the globe. I would say my 60 to 70% of the clientele is from abroad, and they just have to send me high resolution. Three pictures which once they are ready for this kind of experience about themselves, then we do guide them what all different pictures that we require from them, and once I get all that what I need, we'll have a back end process which happens at my end, and then once my analysis is over, we will schedule a session. So it is an online sessions that we can have for them, starting from just a 5 hours of session to 55 to 60 hours of session can be delivered on this science. So much is the depth of this, and it depends upon the age and the requirement of the person, what level of analysis they are looking and why are they looking. So we used to have a discovery call of 45 minutes before we actually decide what level of service we want to give them, and then I decide as a coach what level of service that they can go for. So 45 minutes of discovery call is always I give, so that I believe that this experience should anyone should take this experience by their own conviction rather than it is being referred. So it is good. People come to me. My 99% of the business comes through referral. Okay, people come to me through reference. But then whenever somebody comes to me and say, "Hey Shweta, I got to know about you. You are doing very beautiful. This that I want to know." I said, "Why you want to know? What is your why?" So if you are clear with your why, you would be able to take much more from me. So
Gotcha.
that happens in that 45 minutes. So 45 minutes of discovery call is what I love to give people, so that they can know about this kind of modality, and they will also be knowing what they would be getting out of this. So 5 hours to 55 hours, anything can be done online, and there is no as such requirement of in person. But
Excellent.
people who are fortunately in my town or who are able to travel to my place, and if they are keen on having that in person experience, then yes, the doors are always open. I would love to meet and greet people.
Awesome. Now, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you to schedule the 45-minute discovery call, what is the best way for them to do that?
So I am available on Facebook, Instagram, all the social handles. I do have my website, which is www.lifesecret.co, and definitely my number is also available there. People, and my Calendly link is there. People can schedule a session with me through that automated system of Calendly, and they will get an appointment to meet me and to take a 45 minutes of discovery call, and there they can know exactly what they will get and how they can be benefited from this science.
Well, I so appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning for me, this evening for you. Is there anything that you would like to leave our viewers with prior to us signing off and saying goodbye? What do we need to know? One last thing before we go.
In a way it is little philosophical, but I would always love to say people whenever I get chance, whether it is in person or whether it is like this publicly, that life is very beautiful, and nature has given us life and breaths. You and me are alive today has some specific reason, has a cause, and don't limit your life just in some specific roles. We being humans have far more opportunity and far more potential to do something extraordinary than we actually think that we are able to do. Every person has a unique combination of energy. It is just that we just don't know about that unique combination, and once a person really knows about how they are unique, the life would be really really beautiful. And I would really love to answer whomever meets me in my life, that how you are uniquely beautiful, how you are uniquely blessed, and how you can use this energy. So the life is just not to exist. We are here to live it fully, and I think then only the life will make a sense.
I love it. I love it. And we do have a Facebook user sharing two brilliant females transforming the world to help them grow business and change life. Awesomeness. So I'm not sure who said that, but thank you for your kind words.
Yes.
And
My
thank
pleasure
you.
always, Tiffany.
Thank you so very much, Rita, for your time to be here today to share with us all about scientific hand analysis. I want to say
Thank
thank
you so
you.
much. Thank you so much, Tiffany. It's always my pleasure, and I would love to spread this particular knowledge to people so that people remain aware that there is this kind of information about themselves is available, and they do not have to just limit themselves to what they are doing right now. Every person, whether it looks powerful or not, but nature has not kept any bias, and every person is really very very high potential, and it's just that when we come to know about that. So,
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Thanks, y'all, for watching. We look forward to seeing you for our next talk. And happy networking, y'all.
yeah, thank you so much,
Oh
Tiffany.
yeah.
And
Let me
thank
do
you.
put this up here on the screen. Do be sure to go to lifesecret.co for more information to learn about getting your discovery call and
Yeah,
see what your hands have to say for you.
yes.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much.